If you had to give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
Obey my mother. I finished high school at 16, and she had planned to send me from Fort Worth back to Marshall, Texas to Wiley College, because I would have been the first grandchild of her 18 sisters and brothers to go to college. But I got married. Oh, she was so disappointed. And it took me 4 years and four babies to realize I was going to have to raise my husband too. So I cut my losses. I went home to my mother. And do you know I had nerve enough to say, I'm ready to go to college now. And she says, I got no money to send you to nobody's college.
Ooh.
These are the boomers. These are the people who are the parents of the older millennials. These men come out and they talk about how, oh, there were so much more marriages. I've been studying marriage trends and how it's on a downturn and has been on a decline since the silent generation. The silent generation were before the boomers. The boomers were before Generation X, and then we have the millennials. The boomers are the ones who gave birth to the older millennials. They try to make it seem as if our grandmothers were so damn happy, the women that came before us, that the reason why marriages lasted so much longer is because people were happier then. No. And this is part of the reason that there's so many men right now who are making a push to talk about trying to go back to the times of the 1950s and taking women's rights away.
We need to regain control of women again, the way it used to be in the 1950s.
Because they know that when women are able to choose, they choose differently. When women are able to work, control their fertility or contraceptives to stop themselves from becoming impregnated. This is part of the reason that they're creating all of these laws right now to try to force births onto women, because societies across the world, Japan doesn't even know if it's going to be a country in another 150 years, because women are giving birth to so few babies, because when they were able to make the choice, even women that they're talking about, the Asian women are so submissive, and that gomenasai and the whole geisha mindset that so many people think that Japanese women are supposedly supposed to be in nowadays. Even they are opting out of marriage. They're opting out of even cohabitating or having children. They're like, listen, there was a study that was done that single child-free women are the happiest women in society. Why is that? Psychology Today had that article that went viral, that there's a growing number of single lonely men. Why is that? Why is it that men are not investing in themselves, making themselves suitable mates? They don't want to change. They want you to shut the F up. Last night, we talked about that therapist that was fired. She went viral for telling Black men that they need to get therapy and work on their communication skills in relationships so that they can have healthy relationships.
You need to expand your emotional vocabulary. It's so your life can be easier. To elevate our standards. At the cost of us elevating y'all standards, y'all got axed. Because y'all didn't elevate. On Monday, telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that they would benefit from emotional intelligence. And I shit you not, by Friday, didn't have employment.
The way that she spoke it and said it was riddled with a lot of different profanity, okay, but she has a different targeted audience. And those who don't resonate with her profanity don't buy her services. Some people said that the mistake that she made was in trying to help Black men in the first place. But I understand, because Black women have been leveling up. And we're their counterpart. Less and less men are going to college and getting themselves educated. There hasn't been raises in the wages in respect to performance of employees since the 1980s. Millennials aren't able to buy houses. A man is not able to support a family on one income. And things have got to change as women grow and expand and create the healing within themselves. Their counterparts have to lift themselves up.